Hello Pisces, welcome into my channel. I'm Trace and you're watching EarthStar, and I welcome you in with love. This is your card for the year, so I'll chat to you about that now. But first of all, I am welcoming in everybody that is here, that is returning. I am so grateful for you to be on my channel and for the likes and the comments that I get. Absolutely love it. And for those who are here for the first time, welcome in, and I am so glad you are here. You're very welcome here. So I'm doing your card of the year. Now, what that means for those who haven't been watching every month, I bring you a guided, channeled message from all my cards that I have around me, and I carry through your card of the year that I chose, that came through for you from January. And yours is the Seven of Cups. Now, the Seven of Cups is choices. It says in this card, choices. But it's also reminding you of not going back to things that didn't work for you. So this year, you're making choices. You're making progress forward. But it also can be very, very overwhelming for you, Pisces, because as you know, when you're trying to make a choice, you've got all these things bombarding you. You've done the spiritual journey, or you're in the spiritual journey. You've had something fun in your life. You've maybe gone on an adventure. You've got a Viking cap here. They're all different hats. But what it's saying to you is that remember to go back to the hats that benefit you, to what really matters for you. So that is your little message for the whole year, Pisces. Little choices that you need to make. So let's see how that pans out for your May. Now, May is very different to April. April was in the passage kind of month. It was an in-between month, energetically, cosmically. May was asking you to, April was asking you to sort of round up the cattle and sit and decide what you're going to do, and just get to a space in your life where you know what you need to be moving forward with. Now, May is here, and May is opportunity month. May is transformational month. It is moving forward month. So Pisces, I am going to draw a card for you as your theme, and let's see what we have to move forward for you this month. And we've got oneness. Oh, that is beautiful. I have never seen this card. So oneness, you've got this beautiful Asian scene where you've got a person sitting in the fields eating her rice. You've got a man sitting at the table eating his rice. And we've got a city bustling with energy, and you've got the outskirts of the city. So oneness means to me, when I'm looking at this card, is that no matter where you are, you're out in the fields or you're in a restaurant eating, there is oneness with everything. There is that connection to everyone. There's that energy that everybody feels, that we're all breathing the same air. We're all in this world together. We are looking at the bigger picture as one whole, vibration. And, like we forget that. We forget that sometimes, we especially when you're making choices, we forget that we are actually on a journey with a whole lot of other people. We're not just on our own here. So this concept that we are all one is a nice theory, but it can be very difficult to grasp, because we're looking at Earth that we're living in, and we are humans living in that life, and there's so many different contradictions, and there's also this duality of right and wrong, and we are spiritual beings, and we're also living at this sort of physical journey. We've got feelings, we have attitudes, we have to make choices, we've got our physical bodies, and we are human beings, as I said. And even though we are all similar, we are all very different. So what your spirit message is coming today is for the month of May, is that remember that Earth is actually a very small place that we live in. And we need to think to ourselves as sort of a different level that we can move to. We don't have to be so fearful of the universe. And how do we contribute towards that every day? The world is full with examples, and we separate ourselves because we're going on our own journey down the river, or we might be outside in the fields there. We might be trying to see to a job. We might be trying to have a spiritual journey and living out in the mountains, or whatever we're trying to do. No matter who you are out there, no matter what you are, you all got a kind heart. You all can be kind to animals. You can all be kind to yourself. So don't isolate yourself and breathe. Think you're breathing different air. Remember to connect with others, and maybe make that choice today. It's a very, very big message coming through there. It's an incredible message. So now I'm going to use my little spirit deck that gives us a message towards us. What does your spirit want to say to you today about May? What is your Pisces? What does your spirit want to say to you about May, about this oneness, and about the energy that comes through with it? And you've got to connect. Oh my gosh. You've got to connect with yourself, with your surroundings, and your community. Gosh, thank you, Spirit. I mean, like, look at that. There is your little spirit, and there's other spirits. And it's just a beautiful message coming through for you, Pisces. And you know, sometimes we actually don't realize how many people out there that are part of our tribe. Excuse the doggy barking in the background. I live in an estate, and there is beautiful dogs around. So maybe he's giving us a little lesson today, a little message saying, you know what, yes, I am out here. So that is a beautiful message for you, Pisces. I really love that. And you know, in these choices, perhaps you have been living quite isolated because of fear, or perhaps not ready to see people, or perhaps you just not in that space of wanting to be around others. And the month of May is saying to you, you need to transform that. You need to connect with others, because everybody teaches us something, and perhaps you've even got something to teach others. We need to learn lessons by integrating with humans. You can't be isolated. So Pisces, I've drawn you a little let go card, and you can see this little goddess. She's in the beautiful rainforest, maybe even in Hawaii. And the artwork here just depicts her taking in this beautiful sunlight and the day, taking in this energy of how we're all connected. And your messages: don't push or grasp for what you want. Let life come to you and flow through you. Oh, that is so lovely. So, you know, like when we are around others, we can be manipulated. We can be pushed by others into things that we don't want to do. So find your tribe to connect, and don't push you, and maybe let life come to you. Find those people in your life. Make the choice today to make a decision to maybe join a yoga club, or a walking on through the forest where you are, or on the beach. Connect with others around you, so that you're not maybe pushing against life, where you know, you're just so lonely perhaps, and maybe you feel inside that that's what you want. But what your spirit is saying to you now is that don't push or grasp for what you want. Let life come to you and flow through you. Because sometimes when you get into that space of being on your own for so long, you have this like over control. It becomes like an over like an over control, over thinking, and overdoing of what you need to grasp in life. Sure, that's such a strange message coming through there. So I want to just draw some tarot cards, so to see how we can develop that further. Because you know, life will come to you. Yes, we know that when you let the flow happen. But if we are trying to live our life as singles, and trying to push people away because they've hurt you, or you know, perhaps you wanting to find love out there, perhaps you're trying to find a significant partner, and you say, this is what I want, and perhaps it's not coming to you. And I know that for a fact that if we are putting a message out there saying, I want this, I want that, that doesn't always happen in life. So let's see what your tarot cards have to say today. I'm shuffling so nasty, Pisces. Let's see what your messages are coming through. I want that one, and I'm going to cut it there and take the rest off the top. You've got, the first card will be what you need to focus on. The second card will be perhaps you need a challenge, need to watch a challenge, as in your third card. Oh, wow, 3 major arcanas. That is crazy, Pisces. And the third card is message from spirit. So the first card, what you need to focus on, and this is exactly what has come through for you. How are you connecting? This Hermit card is connecting with yourself. So you need to make the choice this month of May to find how you're connecting with yourself. What are you telling yourself, Pisces? What are you telling yourself as a human? Are you maybe pushing away your inner light? Are you maybe pushing away any lessons that are coming towards you because you're isolating so much? And the Hermit is actually saying isolate. It is saying that, but isolate differently. It's a finding you again, kind of isolating. Maybe that's the choice you need to make for yourself, because what Spirit is saying to you is that you're pushing for something that you think you want. You are placing an order into the universe that you think you want. It could be, as I said, a partner. It could be more money. It could be a different job. And, you know, maybe it's detrimental to you. Maybe perhaps what you are asking for is not for your highest good. So take this time this month to focus on what you need, what matters to you, Pisces. And with the cosmic energy coming in at this month, it's very, very prevalent, because, as I said to you, it's a very transformational energy. And with the opportunities of reconnection to your spiritual side, this is what May is also saying to you, is that reconnect with your spiritual side. That is where you'll find what you need, what the purpose is, and what your path is. And, you know, you've got this, let it flow to you. And what May is saying to us, we must honor the ebb and flow and try and challenge ourselves and our purpose, no matter what difference it makes in our lives. It's always a shift to develop, deepen within yourself. So, May is also about karmic cycles, about what is coming towards you. And here we've got the Wheel of Fortune. And this card that is coming up is saying, sometimes life, we're on the bottom. And everything that we are facing every day, we've got Taurus sign here, we've got Aquarius there, and we've got a fire sign here, and we've got another fire sign here. They're saying to us that what comes at us is so important in how we process it in life. And that wheel turns all the time. Are we on the outside spinning out of control and letting all these things affect us so badly? What is out there and what is, we might feel like we're individuals, or are we making a choice to go inside in the middle of the wheel and just let the wheel turn as it should? And that is what Spirit has brought you here, as it could be a challenge for you this month. So reconnect with yourself, reconnect with that oneness that you have with the earth, and don't push yourself too hard, because this karmic cycle is bringing in this stuff that we've been working on for the last 2 years maybe, and bringing a chance to let it go and redo and realign with the lessons that have come to us. And this will bring a nice new perspective for you, and opportunities to shift and to rebirth yourself. Because when you rethink where you fit in, all the healing takes place and puts it back into the spotlight. And that is what your last card here is, the Magician card. Another major arcana. And you've literally got 3 cards saying to you, Pisces, you have to shape up or ship out, dude. Because this is the choices that are coming in here. The three major arcanas are saying that huge changes are happening for you, huge changes, and how you connect back with yourself is the most important thing this month. And because you've got the Magician card, Magician has got the lemon skate above his head here, and that lemon skate never stops. Your life, here's again, this is the same kind of symbol. The life never stops. Life goes round and round, and how you process that, Pisces, is the most important thing for you. Are you going to use the tools around you? You've got your emotions, your tangible tools, you've got your thoughts, and you've got your doing. This Magician is now reaching up to the sky and saying, as above, so below. You have to connect with yourself again, that higher self inside of you, Pisces. And I know you know how to do that because you're very spiritual. And that is what you have to focus on this month in order to find that oneness, in order to connect back with the people and to not push yourself into spaces where you don't fit anymore. And that's exactly what I said to you right in the beginning of this reading. As you've done those things, why are you going back to them? Why are you defaulting back to your default setting? So, the full moon comes in sort of halfway through the month, and that is where you need to peel back layers, and that is where you need to manifest and go forward. We've just had a new moon, and by the time the new moon comes again at the end of May, it's going to be transformational for you, because the end of May is bringing in reflecting, transformational steps, and you don't want to be left behind, Pisces. You don't want to be left behind still choosing. You need to manifest your life into a different field, and this is what Spirit has brought you here. The Magician is Spirit's message to you, saying that it's all about connecting to your higher self and what really matters to you, and remembering everything that you go through is an experience. It's lessons. You've got the tools. You know that you've got these lessons going over and over, and you need to take more from this and heal yourself into a more peaceful space. You're not gonna repeat those lessons again. You need to remember that you don't want to be in that space anymore. Flippin' hell. That is crazy, Pisces. That is really, really life-changing stuff. So May is going to be life-changing for you. May is really, really life-changing for you. So let's see what's coming in for you, what you need to honor, and what you need to bring in as an opportunity, how you need to soul search, what you need to do. How can you welcome change this month? How can you step forward with leaps and faith into this new, brighter chapter for yourself, Pisces? How can you do this? What is coming in for you that can help you bring in and work with your inner stuff? Let's see what's coming in for you. That one right there. Let's see what's coming in for you there. Lots of noises in my complex today. Surrender to the journey, release control. Pisces, that is what your biggest message is today, is to surrender to the journey. These choices that you've been making, the connection to the oneness of your path, to not isolate yourself anymore, to surrender to the journey. Look what she's doing. She's on the boat and she's got this beautiful light. There's your beautiful light showing you again. lovely, lovely light there. It's like that inner light that you need to reconnect with around you and through you to these people around you. Surrender to the journey. You can't control what's coming up ahead of you. So don't push or grasp for what you want. Let life flow to you. Let life come to you and flow through you. And this is exactly your message here today, Pisces. Wow, wow, wow. So, phew, I just feel like there's so much more coming through. What else can I say to you, Pisces? It's so important that you release this chapter and surrender to the next chapter, because these 3 cards here, change is afoot. Change is afoot. Surrender. I think that's what your word is this month, Pisces, is surrender, please. So now I'm drawing you a numerology card, and your number is 1313, and you've got, as a storm passes, the clarity is felt faster than lightning and is seen against the dark sky. The divine is reminding you that clarity is readily available. All you have to do is ask. And this is what this card is about, this magician. And Spirit is saying to you, you have weathered the storm, and now it is time to clear the sky, because you are in charge of your own journey. Loving energy surrounds you. So this is your affirmation. Take a screenshot of it. Loving energy surrounds me, and I trust that the clarity I feel is the answer I need. So this card, it literally says, the magician is, you have all the answers, and your number is 1313. And if you see that on the clock, anytime in May, please remember this message, because you are the master of your own destiny and the captain of your own ship. I don't know, that comes from some movie, I can't remember. So the choices that you make in this month and going forward for the rest of the year is how you connect with yourself and how you surrender to the journey, Pisces. You have been told to wake up, and live your life, and know that you're in control of it. Let the spinning wheel happen. You can't control that. And take up the oneness, this beautiful oneness message that you got. Reconnect with those around you, because you have got an amazing transformational May. It is freaking amazing. And, you know, look for the gifts around you. Remember, you deserve it. You are a beautiful, beautiful being. And let the karmic repeated lessons release, because you have got all the support around you. Believe that. There it is there. Wow, what a beautiful message for you, Pisces. It's actually goosebumpy. I'm feeling so amazing for you, and take it and run with it. And I'm wishing you so much peace. I'm wishing you clarity in everything that comes to you, Pisces. It's just be love. Lots of love to you, Pisces.